Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttrading on a Tuesday, election day, big day today, obviously for so many reasons. With regards to the markets, the markets are starting to rally. I think we have a clear-cut winner. Odds are favoring Trump. I think we have this rally extend into tomorrow. If, however, there is no clear-cut winner and there is a kind of drawn-out conclusion here, I think that will actually be negative for the market. Let's get into the charts. Not much really with regards to the markets that we haven't talked about. I mean, we're essentially still in a range. The dollar. Rates, all of these are kind of hinging on what's going to happen after tonight. You can see, I think these are all ready for a big move coming up here. If you're positioned for volatility, probably going to start tonight as the polls start closing. NASDAQ did have a pretty strong rally. We still are up pretty much range bound. We're kind of in the middle of this high and low. I think, again, a clear-cut victory will probably get us, back to the highs in quick succession. And pretty much that's similar to, the S&P. So that is, there's basically two scenarios, right? A clear-cut winner, which again favors Trump at this point. If that's the case, I think we rally really hard tomorrow, which probably could be faded. And if not, if we have a drawn out situation, I think we fall possibly back down to here. I think we could really get some sharp selling, especially if it goes on for days into the weekend. And that really is, you can see we've tried to rally in anticipation of that. The small caps are really starting to pick up a little bit here. Again, I think all these trades are going to get unwound if the scenario that we just played out doesn't. If we don't have a clear cut winner, I think these all unwind. Also, the oil is trying to break out as well. It failed to break out today, but we'll see how that goes. And then nat gas just hit that supply zone there. There was this actually on the contract specific. We just hit that supply zone and they're turning back down again. Key is if we can hold here and then turn back up on the next subsequent rally, I think we go back up to this supply zone in nat gas. So we're getting some nice movement in nat gas. Also, there's some policy implications here, opening up pipelines, deregulation, and so forth. That could be a positive, net positive for nat gas. And, once we get through this, then we go back to earnings and everything else. So I think there's going to be a ton of knee-jerk reactions coming up here in the dollar, the Mexican peso. Also, they're talking about that could have some volatility. And one last thing here on the currency markets, Canadian dollar is actually rallying off of a major these major lows here at 72. So maybe this is the start of something. Maybe we bottomed the Canadian dollar. We do have a gap to fill, but interestingly, the Canadian dollar is seeing a nice rally. So maybe I'm gonna pull back here. Other than that, again, lots of volatility. Who knows what the outcome is going to be? Again, remember, stock market's going to be more interested in policy than politics. And that's really what it comes down to. And then ultimately, once we get through that, then we go back to fundamentals, the economy, and so forth. Also, keep in mind we have a Fed meeting tomorrow of all things. A quarter point's already baked in. Whether that will have any impact, depending on where the election results are. The election results, if we haven't resolved anything, will overshadow the Fed. I would suspect so. All kind of stuff going on. But at the end of the day, again, look at your charts, stay unemotional, and then once this week passes, we go back to trading as usual, I think. But you're going to have a bunch of opportunities coming up, either a big sharp pullback or a rally into new highs. Either way, there's going to be opportunities. Okay. All right. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you Friday. It's going to be interesting couple of 48 hours for sure. Stay well. Have a good rest of your week. Take care.